So just a few more items about assignment 1. As you are developing your search strategy and thinking about how you're going to search for articles, you're going to actually go and search for those articles and find at least 4 to 6 quality articles by the time you submit this final first draft. And those are the articles that you are going to be using to examine the literature in the second half of our assignment in relationship to your research question. So one of the things you want to make sure of is that each article actually shows the reader how it applies to your research. So there's plenty of time between now and assignment 2 to make changes to the articles you use. But as you're going through, use your time wisely. And if you find an article about smoking initiation and some kind of a new text phone type of intervention, that's probably not quite what you're looking for if your plan is for an in-person school-based intervention. So you might want to look at school-based tobacco prevention, not informatics and tobacco prevention. So make sure that your articles relate to the independent and dependent variables in your research question. And cull through them carefully. It's easy to get distracted when you're in a library search and find fun things and things that are slightly different. And for this first assignment, again, you have some wiggle room to make those changes. But I will want to see your reference list in the final submission of assignment 1 that tells me what you're planning to do. Between now and then in your drafts, you certainly have time for change. So I will be expecting to see that reference, that bibliography in the appendices and the reference list for the actual references that you used in your assignment 1A as 2 separate things. Because remember, a reference list in APA, you have to see citations in text that match the actual references, and I'm not expecting you to use your 6 articles for your research question in this paper unless for some reason there's a part of each of those articles that might work to help you in the problem statement, but then you would only put that one article in. So the others will all go in the bibliography. So I hope that's clear. Anything that you haven't used in the body of the paper is part of the bibliography, which goes in your appendices. Any article or citation that you used in a paper goes in the reference list. The reference list always comes directly after your project, and then any appendices come after that. When you are limited in the number of words you can submit, that always excludes your cover page, any abstract that you might have in future things that we're going to do together, and your appendices and reference list are also kept separate. So that 650 words for this is only the body of the paper. So learning how to develop a research question is really going to, and a problem statement and as well as a search strategy is really going to help you to know how to, first of all, search the literature for quality evidence, and then how to structure a beginning research question so that you know how to look for that in evidence as you seek it out for your practice. We are not going to actually do research in this class. We're going to learn about the quality parts of a research project so that, again, it can help you to appraise and critically examine literature for use in your practice, and that is the overall goal of this course. Okay, moving on.